Okay, welcome back, guys. I feel like I had to do a part two on the ugly truth about manipulating men. Or I don't know if it's actually under dark femininity, but I feel like a lot of women use that in their title when they talk about manipulating men. So I'm kind of just adding it in, but I think dark femininity can be good in certain aspects of your life, but not in dating. Most of the time, it's not. And here's why. So, I just wanted to dive deeper into why manipulating men is not only embarrassing, but actively harmful to your future relationships. If you haven't seen part one, go watch that first because this is like a continuation of the conversation. But yeah, let's go. So, first, manipulation attracts the worst type of man. So, the problem with using dark femininity to manipulate men is that you're attracting the exact type of man who will ruin your life. If a man is easily manipulated, he's weak. If he's dumb enough to fall for your tactics, he's dumb enough to ruin your life, drain your money, and embarrass you publicly. If he's the type of man to fall for manipulation, he's also the type of man to manipulate you back. Like, duh. Also, the dangers of attracting weak men or gullible men is these men will cling to you because they have no backbone. And you'll hate them for it. They will expect you to lead in every way, then you'll resent them for being useless. And when they'll realize they're being manipulated, they'll either leave or retaliate. Okay? This is what I was talking about. Why are we messing around or effing around and finding out with someone that could retaliate? Like, I don't understand this. I've seen women use manipulation tactics to get men to commit, only to be stuck in a relationship with a guy who contributes nothing. No leadership, no effort, no goals, just a yes man who was too weak to say no in the first place. Now she's miserable, realizing she's trapped herself in a one sided relationship. Like, if your relationship started with manipulation, don't be surprised when it ends in manipulation too. So, another thing I want to mention is the same tricks won't work forever. Like, manipulation is exhausting. You constantly have to be 5 steps ahead. You can't even relax because you're managing a fake persona. You're setting up yourself for ticking bomb of resentment as well. Here's what's going to happen. He's gonna wake up one day and realize you're not the woman he thought you were. You get tired of pretending and eventually you start slipping up. And now he resents you for lying. Even though you got him, you lost his respect. So, this is why many women complain that men change. He didn't change, girl. He just finally saw the real you. And now he's not as interested because he feels like he was tricked. Like, manipulation is like using a Snapchat filter on your personality. You can only fool someone for so long before they see what's really there. I'm just thinking of Hale Bailey or whatever. Um, they always say like, "Oh, that man like switched up on her," blah blah blah. I'm sure I don't know anything, right? But I wouldn't be surprised that this girl is probably crazy behind closed doors. And then when he saw what was happening, he switched up on her. And I'm not just saying to take the man's side all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like a lot of people are in denial. They always think it's the men's fault, and we don't know what happened. Maybe she switched up and that's why he left. Straight up. Not to mention, but no high value man is ever gonna respect a manipulative woman. Let me say this louder for the girlies at the back. High value men see right through the manipulation. And even if they entertain it for fun, they will never take you seriously. The men you actually want, they're too experienced to fall for games. Games are for slow people. They've been around way too many women to be easily fooled. They're already desired by plenty of women, so why would they settle for someone who has a forced attraction? And the saddest part is, the type of man you want doesn't respect women who manipulate. He will play along for a while, but the second he sees what you're doing, you're relegated to the temporary category. And I think a lot of women, they're in situationships because of this. They put on a facade for so long, they get the man hooked, and then they're like, they start seeing your real colors, and they're like, ooh, okay, this girl is not a forever girl. Let me put it in the situationship category. She's here for fun. But obviously she's too crazy for long term. So I want her around for now, but not for later. If a man ever seriously considered marrying you, it's not because you tricked him. It's because he genuinely saw something in you. Otherwise, he's just playing along until he finds someone better. And that's why you end up in a situationship. So, women who rely on manipulation have no real value to offer. If the only thing you bring to the table, which, ew, I hate saying that, but if the only thing you bring to the table is manipulation, you have nothing real to offer. You don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, you don't want to bring peace, but I know how to make a man chase me for 3 months. Or, I don't have a good personality, I don't have good values, I don't even like myself, but I can play mind games so he thinks I'm special. The major problem with this is if all you have is tactics, then what happens once you're in a relationship? You have no real substance to keep a man invested long term. And the reason why high value women don't need manipulation is they naturally attract men by being genuinely desirable. You don't have to pretend or make it known that you're desirable. You are just desirable. That's it. They know their worth and they don't need to trick anyone into loving them. They build real connection instead of using deception. And a truly feminine woman, she will bring value, peace, and support to a relationship. She stays authentic because she knows she's enough. And she attracts men organically because she's truly desirable. Like, I really think most women, if you put a little bit of effort, you're a catch. You don't even have to put that much. And that's the thing. If you have to put a lot of effort to be a catch, there's something wrong with you. Like, I don't know how to say it nicely. It's just weird. Like, most women, they just go outside and there's like a gazillion men just asking them out. Like, that's my experience. And I don't like saying that because it's so corny, but that's just how it is. And all the girls around me, it's the same thing. So I can't picture any women living differently. And I'm not, again, I think I'm just normal. I'm not supermodel sexy or anything like that. No, I'm just a cute girl. That's it. So, I don't know. I just can't imagine life any differently. And if there's so much demand for just being a girl in general. So, you've got to do something. Like, there's something's up. If I was a guy, I'd be suspicious of you. Also, true femininity isn't about deception, it's about confidence. So, femininity is about receiving, not forcing. It's about confidence, not desperation. Secure women don't need to trick men, they attract them. Authenticity and not deception. When you're whole, you don't need to act. If you're doing this, stop now. Stop faking emotions to get a reaction. Stop withholding affection to manipulate. Stop creating artificial scarcity to make him chase. Stop acting like you're someone you're not just to be chosen. Manipulation is the last resort of women who don't believe she's enough as she is. If you truly believe your worth, you wouldn't have to play games to prove it. But yeah, if you can take away anything from this is if you have to manipulate a man, you don't have real value. Also, the same tricks won't work forever. Eventually, he'll see the real you. So, make your real you worth being around. Also, no high value man will ever take a manipulative woman seriously. He's not going to show it to his family. No. So, work on yourself first. Become a woman who's whole, that men are naturally drawn to you. But yeah, do you think manipulation ever works in the long run? Have you ever seen a relationship built on a game that actually lasted? Well, let me know down in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you can get more real talks like this. And if you like this video, don't forget to check part 1. You'll love that video too. So yeah, I'll see you ladies in the next video. Bye-bye!